For On Harvard Time, I'm Derek Flanzraich, and I'm here with our fourth UC presidential ticket, Andrea Flores and Flores-McLeod. We're going to be asking them a few questions. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks, Derek.
Before we really get started, I wanted to give you guys a couple things. So we have a couple race cards we wanted to offer you. These are cards. Here's one for you that you guys can play only once in the interview.
Okay.
But just be careful when you use them. Use them sparingly because you've only got one. Can you guys sum up what your priorities are in 30 seconds? The top priorities of your campaign.
Sure. Alternative social spaces, better student group funding, and academic choices.
Okay. Could you do it in 5 words?
Students together.
For student life.
For student life. There we go.
Can you do it in 5 whistles? Five hums. 5 stairs. Great.
Okay.
Let's do a skills test. So I'm going to name a few student groups, and I want you to give me like 5 to 10 seconds of how you'd pander to them. Because I know this is an important time. You guys are getting endorsements left and right. And so I'm going to say student group, and you're going to tell me how you're going to appeal to them. So the Harvard Klezmer Society.
Yeah.
No idea.
I've managed the UC money for the past year, and I will ensure that you get better funding from us.
You don't know what Klezmer is, do you?
No.
But
I bet you I fund them.
She funds everyone. She's FICOM chair.
Second group, Slavic Society.
I think that we will increase your funding.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Possibly.
The third group is the Harvard College Pre-Dental Society.
Well, my mom's a dentist, so because she's a dentist, I'm
These
gonna
are
look
pre-dentists.
Oh, pre-dentist? Well, I feel like I've been a pre-dentist all my life, so we're going to look out for you just because we know how it is to live in that kind of household.
And also...
And increase your funding.
Yeah.
And make you smile.
Yeah.
So you'd say... So your top priority is bringing students together. What is the one thing that you guys care about the most?
I think alternative social spaces. I think there are very few spaces on campus that aren't divided up by there's the yard, there's a quad, and there are the rivers. We want to provide a space that everyone can go to on a Friday night or Saturday night.
So I'm thinking of starting a social space in my pants. Would you guys endorse that?
No.
I'm thinking about starting a social space station. Would you endorse that?
Social space station?
It depends on where it is. Is it in
is it central in
Cambridge area?
Cambridge? Can quad students get there? Can river students?
It's in space.
Yeah.
So let's play a Harvard pop quiz. What does the Harvard Corporation do?
The Harvard Corporation kind of oversees the entire university, and they, President Faust sits on it, and it's a 6-member body.
Who is the Dean of Student Activities?
Dean Kidd?
Kid.
Who is the Harvard Provost? You guys don't know who the Provost is? Stephen E. Hyman.
Hyman, okay.
Good old Hyman.
Good old Hyman.
Andrea, you've been in the UC for 2.5 years, right?
Yeah.
So what have you been doing in those 2.5 years to get those social spaces happening?
I've served on the UC. I started as a freshman, and I was originally a member of the finance committee. And so last year I became chair of the finance committee. And so a common theme that I kept seeing was that people were like, can you do anything to make space on this campus, easier to reserve for meetings? Or, can you help us lower dining hall costs because parties are really expensive to hold? So what ended up happening is that when President Faust started a steering committee for common spaces, I applied, and I'm currently serving on that.
I think that the Schwartz-Biggers campaign is running on similar priorities.
I think that a key difference is that you can have a really concrete plan to get that done because we've experienced, because of our experience UC finances and resources. I know because I've managed the money for the past year that we have the money left over from the party fund to provide that alternative social space and make that space free available to students.
Another thing that we read on the internet was that you like playing poker.
I do. I like playing poker.
How are you going to curb your gambling addiction when if you're elected to office?
Well, I never gamble with money. Sometimes I like to gamble
Only
with
emotions.
No, not emotions. Like gum, pieces of gum.
Do you ever play together?
No, I need to learn how to play poker. I think
I'll
she's
teach
gonna
her.
teach me.
You know, we're gonna
Do you
spend.
know how to play poker?
No.
Kia, where are you from?
Georgia. We don't play poker down there. Or maybe they do, I don't
What do
know.
you guys play?
We play sitting around the fire listening to the banjo.
I'm sorry, I thought that was New Mexico.
No, we don't play banjos. We play like guitars, Spanish guitars.
Guitarras.
No, guitars.
It's an amazingly diverse amount of people who are running. A lot of minorities on all the tickets, pretty much. How do you guys feel about that?
I think it's great. It's a very positive thing.
I think it's fantastic, and I think because there's such a diverse set of tickets, it's not about our race. It's not about me being Latino or a woman. It's really, I played it. I brought it up. All right, take it.
Thank you.
And it's much more about the issues.
All right. Thank you so much for being with me. Really appreciate you giving me your time. And make sure to check out all the other UC interviews on harvardtime.com. And make sure you vote on December 12th through the 15th. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
you.
Derek.
Thanks for having us.